welcome back to the YouTube channel or the podcast. Wherever you're listening, whether you're on Spotify, whether you're on YouTube. Today I'm going to break down the 10 myth-busting questions that I get asked on the most regular occurrences on Instagram, by my clients, on fucking WhatsApp, on calls when I have initial consultation calls with people looking to join and start a coaching journey. There are 10 questions that I've written down, and these are the 10 most fucking frequently asked questions I get asked, guys. So I'm going to break them down for you one by one, and hopefully by the end of this video, you should, to be honest, be a hell of a lot further forwards in your knowledge and the things that are probably holding you back right now on top of your mind on your health and fitness journey, guys. So I'm going to answer these questions. And then, obviously, if you have got any more questions, fire them over on Instagram, fire them over on WhatsApp. I'll pop the details in and around the fucking video. You know that I'm just here to help you as much as I possibly can. So number one is all about supplements. What supplements should I be taking, Joe? Do I need to be taking supplements? This is actually a bit of a double question, but I'm going to include it in one. Do I need to take supplements? And what supplements should I be taking? So let's break this down one by one. So do you need to take supplements? No, you don't. In order to see results, guys, there is a thing called the hierarchy. Let's call it the hierarchy of nutrition, or the hierarchy of fucking training, or the hierarchy of results. It doesn't really matter. Imagine this, to break it down in the most simple possible fucking way for you. Imagine that you're building a house, right? Supplements are like the fucking photographs that the expensive interior designer comes and puts on the wall when the house is finished. If the fucking ground workers have not been in and laid the footings for the house, if the chippies or the brickies have not built the walls, if the chippies have not built the stud walls, if the plumbers have not first fixed the pipes, if the sparkies have not pulled the cables in, the interior designer ain't going to have a fucking wall to come in and hang photos on, guys. So to break this down as simple as fucking possible for you, do you need to take supplements? Unless your basics of nutrition and training and sleep and recovery, or sleep comes under recovery. So nutrition, training and recovery, unless the basics of nutrition, training and recovery are fucking nailed, then supplements are not going to make a shit's worth of difference, okay? Another analogy I like to give is supplements are like the fuel you put in your car. You can have a Lamborghini outside. But it doesn't matter whether you put Morrison's fucking budget fuel in or Shell V-Power fuel in if the fucker hasn't got an engine, guys. So it doesn't matter how pretty you are, how big you want to get. Like, supplements really are the cherry on top of the cake, the icing on top of the cake. Unless you've got a cake to put it on, unless you've got a solid fucking fluffy cake to put it on, guys, it doesn't matter a shit's worth of difference what glacier cherry you put on top. So to break that down, are supplements essential? No. Okay, will they make a difference? Providing sleep, stress, recovery, training, nutrition is pretty much nailed consistently. Okay, they will make 5 to 10% worth of difference, but otherwise they won't. And what supplements should you be taking? So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to try and keep it as simple as fucking possible for you. My top 3 staple supplements, guys, okay? So number 1 is going to be creatine. Creatine monohydrate powder. Take it in powder form, okay? It's the best form of supplement you can take. Creatine monohydrate powder is the most researched, scientifically trialed and tested supplement out there, okay, which is going to help with performance, recovery, okay, energy levels. Just take creatine, guys, 5 grams every single day to keep things simple. Second supplement you want to be taking, guys, electrolytes. They're going to help you hydrate first thing in the morning. Take them first thing in the morning. I'm not going to say how many because it's very dependent on the quality of supplements you would get and what it says on the tin. Literally take what it says on the tin, guys, when it comes to electrolytes. The one tip I would give you is don't buy cheap. If you buy cheap, you will buy twice when it comes to electrolytes because you'll get like shit amounts of the electrolytes that you actually want to be getting out of it. So buy a decent electrolyte. The one that I would recommend is from Marchon Electrolytes. I'm not fucking sponsored. If you're watching this, Marchon, I'll take a sponsorship though. And thirdly, guys, is in terms of supplementation, you've got creatine, we've got electrolytes. I would say protein powder. Does protein powder count as a supplement? I mean, technically, yes. Is protein powder, like a lot of people will say, I need to take protein after my workout. Do I need to take it? Guys, protein powder is literally like eating chicken. It's just there for convenience, okay? It means you can have a shake and you haven't got to cook a chicken breast. So it's just going to help you hit your protein goals and hit your protein target. But I would say creatine, electrolytes, protein. That's question number 1. Number 2, do I need to meal prep to see progress? When it comes to meal prepping, guys, I split this into two categories. Number one is meal prepping. Number two is batch cooking. They're the same fucking thing, okay? Meal prepping, batch cooking, same diff. Do you need to do it? No. Is it going to make your life simpler and easier and make your goals easier to achieve? Yes. If you are a tradesman watching this, I worked on site as an electrician for 12 years. If I didn't meal prep, I would end up at Greg's. I would end up at McDonald's, I would end up at Greg's and McDonald's on a day-to-day, buying shit food, buying meal deals, buying coffees, buying pastries. So is it essential? No, but otherwise you're going to be limited on time, which you probably are at the minute anyway. You're going to be waking up, trying to fucking run around, make your sandwiches, unless your missus you're lucky enough to have a missus who's going to make it for you. So is it essential? No. Is it convenient and will it make your life easier? Batch cooking? Yes. If you want more information how to do that, fucking message me. I'll send you a guide or something. But to keep things simple, cook foods, like, do you need hot or cold foods? Okay, work out what you need. Do you like eating pasta cold? If not, maybe make sandwiches, okay, to keep things simple. And guys, just on a Sunday, just cook as many meals as you can. If you're worried about food freshness, cook Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday meal. On Wednesday, cook another batch, okay? Or if you're not bothered about food freshness like me, just fucking cook spag bowl and put it in the fridge for the next 5 days, guys. It never fucking done me any harm and it made my life as easy as possible. There's two ideas there, easy. Number 3, do I need to weight train versus cardio? So, do I need to weight train? No. What's your goals is what I would say. Sit there, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are your goals? If your goal is what I specialize in, physique transformation, again, many people want weight loss, want fat loss. Do you need to weight train for fat loss? No. Are you looking to just lose fat and look skinny at the end of it? Probably not. Do you want to look like a beanpole? Probably not. So do you need to weight train? To be honest, weight training will make fat loss a hell of a lot easier as well, okay? If you resistance train 3 times per week, the more lean muscle mass you have, the greater your metabolism. Essentially, guys, to keep things simple, the more lean muscle mass you have, the better you're going to look when you diet down. You're not just going to look like a fucking string bean, but also you will lose body fat faster if you do weight train. So is it essential? No. Do you enjoy it? If you fucking hate it, probably don't do it. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend at least giving it a go. The reason that you don't enjoy it is probably because you've never had a structured plan. If your goal is physique transformation, do you need to weight train? Yes. If you just want to lose body fat, guys, and look like a string bean, then no. Okay? Number 4, can I still eat Greg's and McDonald's if I want to lose fat? Simple answer, yes. More complex answer, not as frequently. Okay? So can you still eat Greg's and McDonald's? Technically, guys, to keep things fucking simple, you can eat chocolate bars. You could eat McDonald's every day of your life and still lose fat. If my maintenance calories was set at 2,000 calories, which means if I ate 2,000 calories every single day, I would not gain weight or lose weight. Notice I'm talking about weight, the number, okay? If I ate 3 Big Macs, that might come to like 1,800 calories. If I'm still in a deficit, I might become nutrient fucking deficient, but I would still lose body fat. Okay? If I ate more Big Macs than what my maintenance calories were, I would gain body fat, I would gain body weight, okay? So can you still eat Greg's and McDonald's? Yes. Is it going to make it more difficult? Yes, because these foods are they're full of fucking additives, they're full of salt. If you eat a Big Mac, you generally spikes your blood sugar. Half an hour later, you're like, I want another fucking Big Mac or I want a chocolate bar. So it's going to make your life a lot more difficult. Can you still eat these foods and lose weight? Yes, but it will make your life more difficult, guys. So I would try and keep it to a minimum, okay? Keep it as more of a sweet treat, okay, that you stop off at Greg's once a month or fucking once a week as opposed to every single day, okay? Number 5, how much protein do I need to eat? So if your goal, again, is physique transformation, you want to look good, you don't just want a focus on the number on the scales. Why I say the number on the scales, and I make a massive point of this, is I get a lot of clients chasing that number on the scales. I weighed 90 last week, I'm only fucking 89 this week. And I'm like, dude, when you go on holiday in the summer, you are not going to be sat there talking to the people on the beach saying, taking your shirt off, saying, with a big sign on your chest saying, I weigh 89 kilos. You're going to be taking your shirt off thinking, holy fucking shit, look at my guns, I look fucking sick. So if your goal is physique transformation, which most of you will be, okay, don't fucking obsess over the number on the scales. So if your goal is physique transformation, how much protein do you need? you want to be aiming for minimum. I would generally set protein at a gram per pound of body weight. So imagine you are, if I had an 80 kilogram male who's roughly 180 centimeters, which is me, okay, 5'10", 5'11", I would probably be putting your protein in and around 200 grams, okay? To work this out for yourself, simply weigh yourself in kilograms. Let's say I weigh 100 kilograms, times that number by 2.2. It's going to give you 220. That should roughly be what protein you're aiming for across the course of the day. So weigh yourself in kilos, times the number by 2.2. That's the amount of protein you want to be eating per day. Does it have to just be from meat, protein powder? No. The likes of pasta, rice, bread will contain traces of protein in them. As long as you're hitting that number across all of your meals, guys, try and spread it out evenly across your meals and try to get it from like 5 different protein sources. Include your trace protein sources, but all protein is protein, guys. But just try and get a decent amount of that from actual like lean protein sources, from meats, from protein powder, from fish, from yogurts, from eggs and stuff like that as well. Okay, number 6, do I need to cut out alcohol? This goes back to number 4, can I eat Greggs and McDonald's? Do you need to cut out alcohol? What's your goal? If your goal is to lose 18 kilos in the next 18 weeks, is alcohol going to serve you and move you forward towards that goal? Probably fucking not. Okay? Alcohol is a toxin. What that means is alcohol is a poison. Okay? Your body's priority when somebody drinks alcohol is to flush the poison, flush the toxins, flush the alcohol out of your body as soon as possible. Okay? So when you drink alcohol, your body does not give a fuck about fat loss or muscle gain. Its main priority is getting the alcohol out of your system. Okay? So does alcohol move you forwards towards your goals? No. Do you need to cut it out completely? No. I drink not regularly. Okay, I was about to say I drink regularly. I don't drink regularly. I might go out for a meal once a month and have a pint with my meal. Okay? I wouldn't generally sit at home and drink 3-4 pints. Special occasions, Christmas, holiday, I might go out and have a drink. I might have a drink when I'm on holiday. Or whoopee-doo, you can still drink alcohol, guys, and manage it. But if you want to get into shape, seriously, very quickly, should you drink it? Not very frequently, because it's not going to serve you towards your goals. It's only going to delay your progress, okay? Number 7, how many days a week do I need to train? So minimum effective dose, as I said earlier, I would... 2 reasons. Number 1, if you're a resistance trainer, I would be trying to get in 3 sessions per week, guys. You want to be, for physique development, building an adequate amount of muscle, giving yourself a good chance of building actual fucking muscle, okay? But also, in order to build habits, establish habits, you want to be doing something quite regularly, quite frequently, okay? If you're training once a week, it's quite hard to get into that habit of doing something, okay? When you brush your teeth, you do it every single day, right? Because it's something that... it's just a habit that you do. It's what people fucking do, okay? It's the same as weight training. Like, if you didn't brush your teeth for fucking 3 weeks, you would probably get in the habit of not brushing your teeth every 3 weeks, okay? Little bit of a grim fucking example, but it's the same thing, guys. If you can start building these habits, cool, I'm going to train every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You might not always be able to train every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but ideally, you want to be aiming for, I would say, 3 times a week. Number 1, for results, but number 2, to build habits, okay? Number 8, is cardio necessary for fat loss? So if you're listening to this, a lot of you guys will probably fall into the category of, I go to the gym, I jump on the exercise bike, or I jump on the cross trainer, and I sit on the cross trainer for half an hour, and I get off and I go home because I don't really know what else to do, okay? Is cardio the best thing for fat loss? No. Weight training is, and managing your diet, okay? Right now, I'm eating roughly 2,600 calories. I do 2 runs a week, not for fat loss, just because I want to get good at running. I train 3 times a week, okay? And I am losing body fat at the moment. Is cardio essential for fat loss? No. What cardio does, guys, cardio is just a way to burn calories. Cardio is just a way to increase that calorie deficit, to tip the scales from maintenance towards fat loss. So there are several different ways to put your weight in a deficit. You can eat less food. You can move more, like do more cardio, okay? You can do more steps, okay? So there's different ways that you can increase your fucking deficit, guys. But essentially all cardio is doing is increasing that deficit and burning calories. On this as well, I've had a few clients in the past who specifically will overeat, or they might be like, Joe, I had a chocolate bar last night, so I jumped on the exercise bike for half an hour to burn it off. Never fucking do that, you silly twat. If you're listening to this, it's fucking brutal, but never fucking do that, you silly twat. That is the best way to give yourself an eating disorder. Never exercise to specifically burn calories. Okay, exercise because it's good to move you forwards towards your goals, because it might tip you towards fat loss, because it is improving your health and fitness. Never do it specifically to burn calories to make way for food. The same as never eat and then stand on the fucking scales. Best way to give yourself an eating disorder. Number 9, what's the best diet for me? Keto, fasting. Keto, fasting, carnivore, or normal, I guess. What's the best diet? Guys, the best diet is one that's sustainable for you. Why? I'm not saying keto doesn't work. Okay, I'm not saying that intermittent fasting does not work. There are studies showing that it does work. I know people who do it and it does work. Is it sustainable for you? Can you cut out carbs for the rest of your fucking life? Probably not. Why? Most of us enjoy chips or rolls or pasta or rice or potatoes or wraps. Okay? That's why keto is generally fucking shit, because it's not sustainable and people can't stick to it for long enough to actually see results. The same as when it comes to carnivore, guys. Realistically, can you go to a restaurant and just have a plate of fucking meat? The carnivore diet works until you want to live like a human being and go out. So the best diet, guys, is one that's sustainable for you, one that you enjoy, one that you can stick to every single day. I eat chocolate on a day-to-day basis, a dark chocolate. I eat peanut butter, I eat granola, I eat cereal, I eat oats, I eat pasta, I eat chicken, I eat rice, I eat homemade chips, potatoes, I eat bread. It's sustainable. I enjoy it. I can stick to it. That's how I see progress. So eat food you enjoy, and it's a hell of a lot fucking easier. And number 10, how long will it take to see results, Joe? I get this asked so common by new clients who come on board. Joe, how long until I'm going to see results? Guys, results take time, and this is why 99% of the population, brutally and truthfully, are fat and over fucking weight, because they cannot consistently stick to a plan for long enough to see results. Results take time. The likes of fucking injection jabs and stuff like that, weight loss jabs and fat burning pills, do they work temporarily? Yes. Do they work long term? No, because as people haven't built the habits, so they fall straight back into bad habits. So how long is it going to take to see results? Guys, if you're doing it properly, you're doing it through eating right, through training, through hard fucking work, through grit, through blood, sweat and tears, through determination. It depends how long's a fucking piece of string, guys. If you need to lose 10 kilos, it might take you 10 weeks, it might take you 12 weeks, it might take you 8 weeks. If you need to lose 40 fucking kilos, guys, you might pull off the weight fast in fucking 10 weeks, 12 weeks. It's not going to be sustainable. You're probably just going to balloon and put it all back on. So it's all person dependent. What I would say is generally, guys, what I generally say to my clients, my new clients who come on board, is if you want results, not only results, but you want sustainable fucking results. Nobody wants to get into shape and put all the weight back on and fucking fall back into bad habits. If you want results that are going to last, you need to raise your standards. You need to build a new set of disciplines, a new set of habits that are going to serve you for the rest of your life. In order to do that, guys, it's going to take time. You will not build a set of habits in 12 weeks and then be able to stick to it forever. I generally say, as a rule of thumb, you need to commit to something for like 6 months. It doesn't mean you can't go out. It doesn't mean you can't have a beer in that time. But you need to religiously turn up day in, day out, give it your best, and try and follow a plan to the best of your ability for like 6 months, guys. Implement new habits. And only by that point will you be building the habits and foundations that, like the good relationship with food, the consistency to turn up to the gym. Okay, so how long is a fucking piece of string? What results do you want to see? If I said I want to run a sub 2 hour marathon and become fucking world champion, it's not going to happen overnight. So again, it depends how big your goals are, guys. But to see long-lasting results that are going to last, you want to commit to something for like 6 months, guys. Stop looking for the short-term quick fix, because yes, it works temporarily. Are you going to be able to stick to it forever? No. Can you inject yourself and fucking lose body fat? Yes. As soon as you stop doing it, you're going to balloon and put all the weight back on because you haven't built the habits and the lifestyle to go with. So I hope you found it useful. They're the 10 biggest questions that I get asked. Hopefully you can take some value from it. Implement some of that into your life. And if you want personalized plan and program, you know where I am. Pop me a message on Instagram. Links below. Oosh. I'm the boss man. Hope you found it useful, guys. See you in the next one. Oosh. Oosh.